Hey, how's everyone doing? It's Indiana here with HomeTheaterReview.com. So today we're talking about outdoor TVs, and they can get rather confusing very quickly. Mostly when they think of TVs, they think of, am I doing like a 55 inch? Am I doing a 75 inch? And they say, yeah, I can throw one in that room there. You're usually good to go when you just say, hey, I'm going to choose a size, I'm going to throw one in a room, cool. But when you talk about outdoors, you add a whole new level of complexity to a TV installation. There are three different types basically you can have. You can have full sun, partial sun, and then shade. So some people ask, hey, can I put a regular TV out there? And I get to ask that question as a low voltage integrator all the time. I say maybe. There are certain scenarios where you can. If you're in full shade, say you are behind an eave, you're well within a screened-in pool enclosure, you're nowhere near direct sunlight, nowhere near rain, I usually say, yeah, you can put in a regular indoor TV in an outdoor location. As long as it's far away from sun, far away from rain, you should be good to go. I've seen TVs last as long as 8 or 9 years outside for TVs that are designed for indoor use that work just fine because they're not getting any direct sunlight or direct rain exposure. Now, if we're looking at a TV like in this picture here, where that's going to be a full sun TV, that's a whole different story. And I usually recommend not putting a TV anywhere near full sun, full rain, for even TVs that are rated to do so, because of course you have a very expensive TV then, and those TVs become, I'm not going to say they're not going to last that long, but I've never really seen full sun TVs really hold up as long as they should. Or if you can put that under some type of awning, some type of eave, that's going to give that TV a significantly longer lifespan because full sun, full rain does a significant amount of damage to TVs. Now, if you're wondering why would you buy a TV that is going to be full shade, one of the things I would say to look for is going to be the brightness of the TV. Now you're thinking, hey, 500 nits, that's not too bright. That's because this is designed for a full shade TV. The TV is going to have, I would say, above average protection from the elements. It's going to be designed for full shades. We want to be, in some type of eave somewhere, not so close to sun, not so close to rain, but it's designed to hold up against bugs, maybe the light misting. It's going to be some better protection than an indoor TV. Now, if you're getting into more of the partial suns, you're going to see a big increase in the brightness of the 2000 nits. Myself, I like to tell my clients, hey, go for at least something that has 1,000 plus nits for an outdoor TV, whether it's partial shade or full sun. That way you're going to have a good amount of brightness to counteract some of the Florida sun where I'm at, which is super bright down here. Of course, having an anti-reflective coating is also important. If you can't see the TV because it's so reflective, what's the point anyways? So having those things to look for, is a very key. And of course, the biggest thing that I see fail on outdoor TVs is usually two things. Is going to be the back connections on most TVs, and also a lot of times along the seams there, as that TV heats up, it kind of opens the seams up a little bit. You might get a little bit of rain in there, and then it cools down at night. It kind of closes that and pulls in that moisture from those seams, and that's unfortunately how those TVs start to fail. Is of course very easy to do. When you have temperatures that get well over 100 now in Florida, and then even they get down to 70, that can really start to pull in a ton of moisture into those TVs. So definitely want to look for brightness, of course, and then definitely check out how well that TV is sealed. You're going to find a lot of TVs that hit full sun, like the Samsung full sun TV here. They're going to have, of course, a very tough external shell, usually solid metal. You can see on this TV here, it's going to be a very solid metal. They're not going to be thin TVs like you see that go indoors. They're designed to withstand the elements definitely as tough as they can. You're also going to see one thing that's very interesting on these TVs. You're going to see oftentimes a built-in Chromecast, some type of built-in streaming service, because yes, you can put your own Roku in there, but again, remember, a Roku is not designed to operate outdoors. One of the TVs I just did a Slyvox TV review, and on the back of that TV they have a panel, and that has a nice bit of foam there and about 8 bolts that go in there, and it really holds that metal panel secure. That is where you can plug in all your connections, and it tries to make as best as it can a waterproof, weatherproof seal. So if you don't need to connect anything but power to that TV, that's the way to go. If you want to throw maybe cable in there, maybe a Roku, you're opening up a little bit of an area for water and possibly bugs to get in there and start doing some type of corrosion, some kind of damage that TV. So want to be aware of that. Want to be careful of doing that. And definitely, you're spending, upwards of $4,000 to $10,000 on these TVs. You want to make sure that you install it in the best way possible. Yeah, of course, you're going to see TVs that are going to be all over the place when it comes to operating temperature, -24 to 122. Heating and cooling system is going to be a very interesting design to a lot of TVs. You notice in the back of any TV, go look at your TV right now, even your monitor, you're going to notice some type of venting on the back because TVs, of course, make heat. Now, you can't have open venting on an outdoor TV because that allows water, anything else to get in there and start destroying that TV. So every one of these TVs has some type of a different cooling solution. A lot of the TVs try to use a more passive solution, using the actual metal enclosure itself to help cool the TV down inside. And of course, these TVs, they sit out in full sun, they really do bake really quick. So of course, they obviously get a lot of heat going right away. That's why I always like to say, guys, I'm not a huge fan of full sun installations because you can buy the best TV, the best weatherproofing TV out there, and you get water just in one little piece of that seam there, something happens there, and that can take down the whole TV very quickly. The sun and rain are not forgiving at all. Mother Nature is not a nice neighbor to have when you're putting outdoor TVs out there. So I always like to say, at least, get it under some type of awning. It can still have full sun there, but some type of awning to protect against that direct rain. I would say, in my opinion, rain is far worse than sun, but of course, they both can do a significant amount of damage there. So guys, that's kind of my 2 cents in the matter. Love to hear you guys' comments. You guys have any installations with TVs outside, indoor TVs outside? What have you done in the past? I found, of course, just kind of sum it up, I found the best scenario is going to be keep it away from the sun, under an awning, good amount of distance from any type of rain, sun, and you should be good to go with almost any TV. But you start getting out there, you start getting into some more, direct sun, direct rain, you're really asking for some failures on an expensive outdoor TV. Will it work? Probably. Have I seen TVs last in full sun? Yep. But have I seen a lot of failures in full sun? Definitely. So guys, that's kind of my 2 cents on that one. Love your guys' comments. And of course, you can check out the article. I'll put a link in the description for this article, guys. And check out Home Theater Review for more home theater news, TV, audio. We do it all. So guys, thanks for watching. Take care and have a great day.